Thomas is asking why you think 70-30 over straight butane is beneficial for throughput. And that's super interesting. So propane came in partially early on. We know now, I think, that propane is used to pull more terpenes and produce a nicer extract. But initially, I think a lot of people were using propane because it created a higher vapor pressure at the inlet of your pump, and so you could pump it out of your collection pond faster. Whereas butane is a little bit sluggish. Doesn't really matter with passive recovery, in my opinion. You just lose your temperature. But that is why there was it was beneficial for recovery. It works better.
Here's a fun fact. Any canned gas is basically 70-30.
Yeah, because
if you were ever blasting with a can, so the propane was the propellant. And so the way a lot of people use 70-30, propane is a propellant in the solution. The butane's extracting and the propane is pushing. And unless you are pressurizing that column, the propane's not getting condensed. So it's just kind of doing the job nitrogen would, but can be condensed by your pump and can be recovered as a liquid, whereas nitrogen isn't being compressed by the pumps we're using for butane. And so in that regard, you have to off-gas it and waste it. And so, you can use, kind of back to your regenerator idea, use high pressure where you need it, and to use it with a gas that's compatible with your product that isn't going to impact your yield negatively, it is super valuable. You're keeping it in the same family, and not having to add an external variable, an external flow line, and an opportunity for things to change or go